what I was talking about actually was the pandemic time, and a lot of my colleagues reacted very strongly in wanting to play as a group. So they would play online across the internet or try to make this art together. I decided to go the other way and just look really into myself as a solo performer. The thing is, I'd always done solo piano concerts, and I would just play a mixture of old material from a very long time ago, and a bit of this and a bit of that. When I decided that I was a musician in 1979, I immediately started saying yes to every single concert that I was offered. So sometimes I'd play in a really random English pub with a pop group who didn't know each other, and it was just for one night. Or I just said yes to everything because I thought this is how you build up the language and the knowledge. And in 2011, I entered the world of teaching music as well. I felt it was time to give something back to younger musicians. Talking about jazz and why I ended up in the world of jazz, I just grew up in a household where all kinds of music was celebrated, and from South African township music to jazz, good jazz, bebop, eccentric, anything, gypsy music from Eastern Europe. And that formed the language that I use and celebrate. So a lot of the music that I listened to as a child, it had space for improvisation, and even if it was the Beatles, it had space for experimentation, like studio experimentation. And so I think it's that experimental side of music which is why I still would see myself as a jazz musician.